The official sales numbers have not yet come out, to the best of my knowledge. But Hogwarts Legacy, as a game, was already a smash success. We talked the other week about how it already broke the all-time Twitch record for most concurrent viewers.
By a wide margin.
By a pretty decent margin. Now they're saying that it's topped 267 million hours played, which already surpasses anything like from the video side of things with Fantastic Beasts. Now, because of all this success, they are now talking about the fact that there are reports going around that they are actually now looking at, and now these are just reports, these aren't coming from the Wrap or Deadline, but these are completely believable, that HBO is now, and Warner Brothers is looking at possibly serializing Hogwarts Legacy to be an HBO series. Now, the reason I believe this, and I would have believed this without reports anyway, is because we already know a couple things to be true. Number one, David Zaslav is very, very serious about trying to get the Wizarding World of Harry Potter up and running again. Number two, the ridiculous popularity of this game already. My wife's been playing it. She's been having a blast with it. Absolute blast with it. And here's why I think this could be significantly more successful than Fantastic Beasts was. And by the way, I say this as somebody who enjoyed the Fantastic Beasts films. I did. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them more and more. I like the first one. I like the second one more. I like the third one the most. I've enjoyed them. I mean, there haven't been like world breakers for me or anything, but I've enjoyed them. But as somebody who's enjoyed them, I believe a Hogwarts Legacy series can be by multiples more successful. And that is this, and we kind of touched on this once before. One of the big problems I believe with trying to catch on with all the fan base for Fantastic Beasts was the fact that, yeah, we knew you couldn't have the main characters from the Harry Potter films. Okay, we knew that. But they took you away from home. And home for Harry Potter fans is Hogwarts. I mean, the fact that we had a viewer question right in a while ago saying, do you think if they just did something, but it was based in Hogwarts, it could be more successful? I said, 100% absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I remember being in the theater for that last Fantastic Beasts film and they go to Hogwarts, you could feel the energy in the room from the Potter fans. They just loved that they were back there. There's a reason why the Wizarding World at Universal Studios Hollywood, like when you go to Universal Studios, like half the people there are in Hogwarts robes and scarves. And I'm not just talking about the kids. I'm talking about the grown-ass adults too. And everybody walks in there and they're in awe and wonder because they're home. You know what I mean? And I think any story that just focuses around Hogwarts itself and that land, if you will, and instead of taking you into modern day London or whatever, I think that has a huge potential to be successful. I think one of the reasons why this game is catching on as big as it is. Anyway, Rob, look at that. I like the Star Wars land at Disney, Galaxy's Edge, they call it. You walk in there and it is wondrous. They've done a very, very good job there. But it does not compare to when you walk into the Wizarding World at Universal. You actually feel like you are there in the movie.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Dude, I've been there at least 20 times. Stood in that spot at least 20 times. And I'm not even a huge Potter fan, and I look up at that and I'm filled with that awe and wonder they want to capture. And I think that's part of the reason this game's been so successful. Anyway, Rob, the question is to you, like, let's put the validity of the rumors aside for a moment.
Sure.
If you're HBO and you're Warner Brothers, looking at the success that this game has had so far, are you seriously considering kind of trying to develop maybe into an HBO series?
Hell yeah. I mean, what everyone's looking for IP. You know, Harry Potter is one of the strongest IPs perhaps ever to exist in entertainment. And you're looking at something, I mean, the great thing about Hogwarts is it's, as far as production goes, it's not like Game of Thrones where you're shooting in Dubrovnik and Spain, right. And you shoot on sets. You know, it's a closed environment because you're going to be at Hogwarts. I mean, sure, you'll leave Hogwarts occasionally, but as far as you have your audience that's built in. You've got the game. I mean, what's it going to be about? Well, we happen to have this video game that people are playing for millions of hours, billions of hours by the time they get around to announcing it, and it's all right there. And like you said, it's home. It's and you you have built in a cast from all over the world. You know, you've got, I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. As a matter of fact, not only is it not a no-brainer, it is, as Thanos would say, inevitable. I mean, they're going to make this show. They're going to make the show. I mean, I'm convinced of that. And just like one day there's going to be another Harry Potter movie that stars that original cast. But I think we'll get this TV series first. I think they're going to announce it. I'll bet you in the next 6 months.
Oh, you think they'll move that fast
Yeah.
on it? You know what? I wouldn't bet against it. I wouldn't bet against you on that. Guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? The success of the game has been outstanding, and now there's whispers and rumors that HBO might be looking at maybe developing it into a series of some sorts. I think it could be much more successful than, say, Fantastic Beasts, just for the fact that it's going to be based around Hogwarts itself. I'm not a big Potterhead, though. Maybe some of you are, and you would know better than me. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, the Black Tux. It's time we had the talk. You know the one I'm talking about, the one that ends in the 3-letter word. I'm talking about a tux. And when you need a tux, the best place to go to get one is the Black Tux. The Black Tux makes it super easy to get an on-trend, top-quality, guaranteed-to-fit tux without ever needing to leave your house. So here's how it works. Take the Black Tux fit quiz, pick the style you want to wear, and boom, your tux is delivered to your door 10 days before the day you need it. That's plenty of time to try it on and make sure it wears you well. And hey, if the fit's not quite right, say hello to the Black Tux Fit Guarantee. Order a better size within a day or two of receiving the less than great fitting one, and they'll send another one right away at no extra cost. Their expert fit specialists will help you find the perfect style tux or suit and make sure it fits just right. Listen, I've been dubious in the past about online sites or apps that say they can get your measurements, but the fit quiz with the Black Tux works great. And man, I wish I had had these guys for so many events I've attended over the years. So rent or buy, the Black Tux is the best place to go when you need a tuxedo for a wedding or a special night. And right now, when you go to theblacktux.com/Campea and use the code Campea, you'll save $20 off your order. That's TheBlackTux.com/Campea, code Campea to save $20.